Ready? Alright, YouTube, what's good? We are back. It's the Carters. I know that we've been off YouTube for a minute, but life has just been moving, as you guys all know. After the season ended back in January, I took off like immediately for California, and I got enrolled back in classes back out at Stanford. So that was cool being out in Cali. Ari went back to school here in Virginia at VCU. So we were back doing the long distance thing for a little bit.
I look like a mute.
You look like
a mute. Like I don't know how to talk.
It's just the intro.
Like this is it.
It's just the intro.
Doing this. She can't speak.
I'm just giving like a recap of how things have been going. But we were doing the long distance thing again, except this time being married.
It was weird. It was different.
How'd you feel about it?
I did not like it. Like you'd think that after doing it for 3.5 years that would have been like totally fine, but it was not. It was very odd.
Yeah.
Did not like that.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like maybe when we were doing the long distance before, it's like we had just kind of met. We were just dating, so it's not like we had really.
Which is another crazy story.
What?
We'll have to tell that. We just like jump straight.
We just said, yeah, let's just say we're gonna get married.
Hey, what's your name? Hey, okay, cool. Long distance. We're making this work.
What's your last initial? Right. C? Okay, that works for me.
Cool, that's what I wanted.
But I don't know. This time being married with a long distance, I just felt like because we had finally spent some time together and like lived under the same roof and just been
kind of
like,
got a routine going together.
Got a routine, and we were building a life, and then we had to like separate that and be apart again, and I didn't like it. It's weird not having my wife with me, you know. Like we had started to mold together. It's like, all right, let's split up again. You stay on this side of the country, I'll go on this side of the country. So it was tough. It was tough. But we did get some tips after a while. Our pastor back here kind of met with us, and he was like, "How you guys doing? Like, it has to be tough." I was like, "No, it's fine." But then 2 weeks later, I'm like, "Yo, I'm struggling. Like, this is tough." And so, like, what were some of the tips that he gave us while we're doing the long distance thing? I mean, first of all, he was like, "We got to see each other as much as possible."
He was like, communicate as much as you can, like FaceTime calls and things like that, just so that there's less of like a rift kind of when we got back together, because that's something that we experienced a lot of every time pretty much. It's kind of like you are apart, you develop your own kind of routine, your own lives really, and then you come back together and it's kind of like a little bit of friction trying to like figure out how to mesh it back together. So he was just like trying to avoid that kind of stuff. But yeah, what else did he tell us?
Kind of like along those lines, because there was tension, like the communication aspect became that more important, because there would be times when we would just probably text each other a couple times a day, like, you know, how are you doing, how was your day? But that wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? We were still drifting apart because we just weren't in each other's lives like every single day. Like I'm in school, and then I was up in Detroit for OTAs and minicamp, and she was still in Virginia, so there's just a lot of time apart. And so he's like, you know, just call each other each night. You know what I'm saying? Like have goals and set goals for yourself and pray about them. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can really come together and be united in your vision for what you guys want. So we started doing that. We started doing like these little Bible studies that we each read, you know, a portion of scripture and talk about it, you know what I'm saying, what kind of spoke to our heart. So that was good for us. Once we started doing that, it helped. It was still tough, but it helped. It was still tough. Anything else on that topic?
Nope.
Alright, so after school ended in March, I had like 2 weeks off. Came back here for a little bit, went down to Florida to see my family real quick.
People are gonna be confused about the March thing. Stanford breaks their semesters up into quarters, kind of like high school. Therefore they have like 4 quarters a year to each semester. The first one's like, what is it, the winter semester they call it? The winter?
It's quarter. So we have fall quarter,
yeah.
winter quarter, and spring quarter. So I went back to school for winter quarter, which is like 10 weeks, which fits my schedule, because if it was a full semester, I probably wouldn't have been able to go back for OTAs and camp because I would still be in school. But it works out, so my winter quarter ended at the end of March, and spring training with the Lions starts Started April 18th this year. So April 18th, I went back up to Detroit. For those of you that don't know us or me or my story, I played for the Lions, and I got drafted as a cornerback 2 years ago. But this past offseason, they just moved me to safety. You like it? I like it. We all like the move.
Yeah.
It's kind of been a long time coming. Like, I knew that eventually in my career, I would move to safety. I thought it was going to be 5 more years down the road, but it just happens that, you know, God ordered my steps, and this is where we're at now, and it's happening now. So I'm cool with it. I'm excited.
I'm so thankful for it. I'm just glad you get to eat more. Like, I wish that's something that you guys don't understand. Like, I was so stressed out these past like 2 years because at corner they had them, like, they weigh less, okay? Like, it's just each position, like, you gotta fit a certain weight, height, all this kind of stuff. And at corner they had them on a very strict diet, like, to the point, like, you guys,
like, my weight was 196 at corner, and now at safety it gets bumped up to like
he's not supposed to be below 200 pounds ever. Like, it's unhealthy. It just, I did not like that at all. Had to skip meals literally, like, to try and,
it got tough.
Oh yeah, to try and meet the weigh-ins and all that kind of stuff.
Here's what's crazy with the NFL. They are allowed to fine you, and they will fine you if you are overweight.
Yep.
For each pound that you're overweight, that's $630
Each
each pound. So if I had come in 1 year above my, like, set weight, we'll go broke.
And it's like skipping meals that just stress me out because it affects your mood, it affects like everything.
Yeah.
You don't have enough energy to do anything. I hated it. It made me really mad and upset to just see, but
now we're in a better spot, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the safety, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of flex on one time, get to eat dinner.
So we're happy about that, and we are excited to see how that goes this season, which will actually take you guys along this time around. We're gonna do better, you guys.
We will do
that
better, you know
every
what I'm saying?
single
Like, here's what it was. I put it on me because I wasn't fully committed to the cause of YouTube.
And I get stage fright for some reason. I don't know.
Don't know why. You're beautiful. You should never get stage fright. But now, I'm fully committed. She's always been committed. And now we're like working as a team, and we're gonna make this happen. So stay tuned.
We have a better idea now.
Thank you for your support, even though we never put out videos, but we're gonna start.
We're gonna do this, you guys. We just have a better idea this time around of like the videos and the kind of stuff I guess we want to put out there. Before there was no set like agenda. There was just no like, we'd pull up the camera sometimes, and then sometimes we would not, and then we'd record some dumb stuff, and then we'd go and travel and not record any of that. Like, there was just no method to any of the madness. But now we kind of like sat and we're like, okay, like, what's some of the stuff that we want to put out there, and we want to keep it very real with you guys. So this season we'll show you guys the ins and the outs of what happens behind the scenes and not just on Sundays. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and you'll see it's a lot different than you guys.
Nah, we're gonna keep it real.
Yeah, we'll keep it very real.
It's not all sunshine and butterflies every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is...
When is it ever sunshine?
People, the outside perception of people...
with the NFL is like glitz, glamour, happy, yay,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Always happy,
go
always
get a yacht, and I'm like...
And don't get me wrong, like, we live, like, very blessed lives.
We're very blessed to live this life.
You know what I'm saying? We are, but there are still troubles that we face,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
For example, we have no home.
Yes, we are nomads.
Literally, we live with my parents sometimes when we're here in Virginia. We go down and visit your family in Florida. Like, we are just all around. When we're up in Detroit, we're staying with teammates. We only rent for like 5 months. I was staying with my teammate, you know what I'm saying? We don't own a home. We're just always traveling, because I never know, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is just certain for me right now. It's like, I could be in Detroit, I could be in Arizona, I could be in San Fran, I could be in Buffalo. Hopefully not, but who knows? Hopefully not, but you know what? Bless you.
You know what? I just want a job.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a very interesting and crazy lifestyle, honestly. So we'll show you guys that this year. Yeah. We'll take you guys behind the scenes, and you'll see the ins and the outs, the good, the ups, and the downs, and the bad.
We'll keep it real.
Yeah.
We'll follow our journey.
Yeah.
As we go through this thing.
So I'm excited to take you guys along with that.
All right, let's
Some
jump
parts are
in.
cool, don't get me wrong.
Let's jump into part 2 of this video.
Part 2.
We're just kind of also going to update you guys on what we have been doing for the past couple weeks because a lot's been going on. Why are you laughing like this?
I just wanted to take a sip and it wasn't up, so I was like,
oh.
alright, I'm okay.
You're special.
You so love. Don't look at me.
Alright, you guys. So, Ari and her family took a crazy overseas international trip to Greece and Dubai.
Yes, we just got back 2 days ago.
See how dark she is right now, you know?
Yeah. People are gonna be like, where?
She's darker.
I'm darker than I was, okay? So, you know what? Something about me, I don't hold the tan very well from being half black. Like, I can get tan, it'll be gone within 7 days.
She is in fact half black for all those who maybe question, look at her like, what is she? I've had people ask me that.
Yeah, I get that asked all the
Dad's blacker
time.
than me.
What are you?
Mom's whiter than paper.
I'm an alien, you guys. Guess what? I start to think I need to come up with like interesting responses just because how often
say
people
that you're
ask
an
me.
alien.
I am. I'm gonna start being like, I'm an alien, I'm not from here.
Whoa. Yo, I saw an alien today. Like a real one. That's crazy.
I'm gonna start doing it. Kovu. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys haven't seen Kovu. Kovu's huge now.
You wanna show him?
Go ahead, yeah.
Hey, puppy.
Hello, boo. Hello.
He's
Something about him. He's going
big.
through a rock phase right now. He really likes rocks.
He does love rocks.
He's brilliant. We love him.
That was sarcasm. Okay, it took me a second to get that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he really is a smart dog.
He's
But he likes
he's
them toys.
cute.
You know, it's cheap for us. We like it.
Really though, he loves it. I'll get it eventually.
All right, wait. So which
Greece-
trip did you like more, Greece or
and
Dubai?
Okay, so there were 2 completely different trips. Like, it's comparing apples to oranges, so it's not like I can say I liked one more than the other. Greece was very like, you're in the culture kind of thing. We went to like the places that we stayed, like, hi, welcome, here's your wooden door. You open like the key, there's no air conditioning. You get 2 beds that are basically like on the floor. Hard as cardboard. But it was like very, like, you're submersed.
Go see her Instagram. The pictures look beautiful. I wasn't there, but the pictures look great. Immersed?
Submersed?
Submerged is like under.
Submerged?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Submerged?
Okay, you're very submerged. You're very into the culture. You're integrated into the culture. There we go.
There you go.
It was cool though. It was really beautiful. Everything was so colorful. It really felt like we were like in a movie the whole time. Oh, okay. It felt like we were in a movie the whole time. Everything was super bright. One thing that really threw me off about Greece was the food. Everyone in my family, I'm not kidding, lost 5 to like 7 pounds while there. Yeah, which literally is why he didn't go. He was supposed to come on this vacation, but then training and eating. Again, eating, I'm telling you guys, this is like, it affects everything. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, the food really threw me off. It was just not what you'd expect. You kind of, the menu, it just was not
great.
I did not like the food, if I'm just being straight up and honest. It was pretty nasty. You know, honestly,
but everything else was beautiful,
everything
right?
else
Like
was
the
super
water, the
awesome. Yeah, we got, architecture was gorgeous. We got like ATVs, we were riding around the city, which was my favorite part.
You did that in Greece and Dubai?
We did, yeah, we did. Well, in Greece we rented the ATVs. It was really funny actually because they were terrified of my dad, and so like we were only supposed to have them for a few hours. My dad's like, so we're gonna keep them overnight, and they're like, okay, sure. So we got to keep them overnight. You guys can see my dad eventually. He's 6'5", black man, big.
We'll keep them overnight then.
Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, go ahead, you can keep them overnight. But that was really cool. Yeah, it was awesome. And the beaches were awesome. They had like black beaches and like white beaches and like pink beaches. It was awesome, honestly. And yeah, and then that was Greece. And then over in Dubai, it was just different because it's like we stayed at the Atlantis, which is like you go from like in the culture to like kind of like a luxury resort, which was awesome.
But it was super hot though. Is that like
115 degrees?
The desert? You guys pretty much in the
we
desert.
were in the desert. Yeah, we actually went through the desert and stuff like that. There were camels. We went on more ATVs and stuff like that. We went dune smashing. Not recommended for people to get
these
motion
guys
sickness.
go on vacation and they like, it's not a vacation. It's like
it's like a travel guide, kind of like literally feels like we're trying to.
They do
if you
everything.
Go here, you can do this
you
and
can
this
do,
and
they
this.
do.
My family's crazy. We don't vacation like that.
It's no, let's go on vacation, sit on the beach and read a book. It's like, no, let's go on vacation, let's go skydiving, let's go ATV riding, let's go get these camels and ride these camels.
Which I didn't ride the camels. No, I was sad for them.
She has a good heart, people.
I didn't get on.
I definitely would roll that camel.
I know you
been
would
up there
have.
like I was like, yeah.
But yeah, so it was really cool. Both places are awesome. Highly recommended.
Cool cards
from Dubai.
From Dubai, like we love playing card games.
Thing though, there was culture, big culture shock in Dubai. We were not allowed to go into the mall or anything out there without our shoulders covered. Very, like, you can't have shoulders, your shoulders can't be showing and your knees and your legs can't be showing. So like they wouldn't let me. We went down to the pool once and I had to go to the bathroom, so I tried to go back inside. He was like, no, I can't let you back in to even the hotel that we were staying at. Wow. So like, we can't let you back in unless you cover up. And I was like, okay.
Wow, that's just the culture over there.
But at the water park, don't yell at me. We were at the water park and so you have on a bathing suit, right? I didn't even tell you this. But I went to we were going on the ride and the guy goes, hi, I like your shoulders. I was like, thank you.
Oh,
I know. I was really confused at first. I was like, my shoulders.
Like
He's like, nice shoulders, I like your shoulders. And I was like, oh, okay. That's like they're like, hey yo, ma kind of thing.
That's their cat call.
Literally, nice shoulders, boo.
Hey, I like your shoulders.
Nice shoulders. But yeah, it was really, I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, it's super awesome. Both of those places were really fun. If you need to go, if you're trying to do like different kind of vacations, highly recommend both of those places. Be prepared in Greece for different kinds of food, but if you like cultural food, I'm just not a very like cultural food kind of person.
She likes American food.
I do. I want like my Panera.
Like right now.
Like, yeah, we're gonna go to Panera. But yeah, so both of those places were super awesome. I like debated actually doing like blog posts on stuff like for people to like go and visit, so I might do that. I'll let you guys know.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Get back into that.
Yeah. So
Alright.
that's my traveling story.
Me, I just saw some family down in Florida. I saw some friends in Nashville, Tennessee, which is awesome. Nashville's cool. But
shout out to Benji.
Shout out to Benji on his new album coming out, Come Home Now. I think it's released July 7th. 7/7/17.
He's crazy talented.
He is
crazy talented Christian
talent.
artist. Like,
loves Jesus, loves people.
check him out.
And he's really gotten a lot better. So I'm so proud of him. That's my little brother.
It's growth, man.
All right, so next segment we'll finish it up right here. Our 2-year anniversary is coming up in about a week.
Already.
2 years of marriage.
2 years. That's so weird.
2 years of marriage.
Wow.
So we'll be in Lake Tahoe, the place where we got married.
We've actually, go ahead, we're about to say the same thing, go ahead.
Fortunately, okay, so it's worked out that there's this charity golf event that happens every single year in Lake Tahoe that they have invited us to come back to. So that's next week, and it's like an all paid for visit out to Lake Tahoe, which is perfect because that's where we got married. We'll stay for like a couple extra days since our anniversary is actually on the 11th. For those of you who don't know, Ari picked the date July 11th because it's 7/11 and she wants free Slurpees every single year.
I'm 3 and I'm proud.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we'll do that.
It works. You'll never forget our anniversary.
And Lake Tahoe is so incredibly beautiful.
I'm not saying this from a biased point of view. It is definitely one of the most underrated spots in America.
Yeah.
Like, this place is so ridiculously gorgeous.
Yeah. And you got the mountains, you got the trees, and then you have this like ice blue lake that's just right there. It's great.
So clear. Like, it's literally crystal clear. I remember they're like, you can see straight to like through the bottom.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting next week. So
scary.
we'll
Remember
be there.
last year we went kayaking and
did
that was
kayaking.
really
You were
not
terrified.
a thing.
You're like, no,
I was
don't take me
freaking
out.
out the whole time. I thought there were like eels.
She
and
thought that
stuff.
there were sea monsters in the lake.
Okay,
Really,
I
truly
still
believe
stand
that
by
they-
it though. I still stand by it. No, you don't understand.
We don't know what's down
there
there.
were some like creepy things, and I don't think I've ever been that mad at you either. You kept trying to tip it and rock it every time I
No,
see
I was just
something
going out
swim
further,
under.
and she was mad. She's like, no, take me back, take me back. I'm like, come on, you wanted to do this.
But like, there was like
She
people
didn't. She
standing in the
wasn't-
water
she
next to
wasn't
our
ready.
boat, like. So obviously it wasn't that bad, but in my mind, I'm not cool with that. That was not a thing I was into. It was
So that's next week. We'll be in Lake Tahoe. That'd be fun. We'll put up a
Yeah.
video for that too, just kind of show you guys.
We have a couple videos planned for Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, I told you, we're trying to be on this thing now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be YouTubers.
We're gonna be YouTubers. I like it better. It's my favorite like social media.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram's just pictures, whatever.
No,
Tweets.
Instagram's starting to get on my nerves. It's just getting real like overplayed, and like I just see the same thing
Yeah.
everywhere I scroll. Just lots of no originality,
I'm tired of it too.
and like
I'm tired of sitting there like that. I was like,
it's
all right,
just
you know
so
what I'm saying? Like,
it's just so
let's
staged.
grow. Let's get out of that. Let's
Yeah.
stop. Exactly what you just said. It's.
I mean, not even gonna lie, like
staged.
I'm guilty of some like staging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some basic stuff. Like
Right.
I annoy myself honestly on Instagram sometimes. So
I feel like YouTube is a much more real.
Twitter's still
platform.
hilarious though. I love
Twitter
Twitter.
is hilarious. Twitter is hilarious and it's free, which is incredible. That's
And
great.
we're both trash at Snapchat.
Yeah.
Absolute trash. Garbage. So
let's see how this YouTube thing works out.
out.
All right, so our vision for the next year: go back up to Detroit, make the team.
Hi, baby.
We haven't found a spot yet
Where's your
because
rock?
we're still,
Where's your rock?
you know what I'm saying? We have to make it through training camp to be fully sure that I'm on the team and that we're going to be up in Michigan playing for the Lions. So,
Because it happens that fast. Like if we were to,
I mean, you guys have seen Hard Knocks. Y'all see how they got people. Maybe you haven't, but Hard Knocks is this.
Okay, you know what? I'll share a very real part of it, okay?
Alright, go ahead.
We've been house hunting, and I found the perfect spot. I mean, like, I have not loved a spot more. All for it. Gorgeous. Everything I could ask for in a home. All we had to do was send in the application, and then all of a sudden they're like, his parents actually, his dad played in the NFL, so they're used to this kind of stuff, and fortunately we have them to give us, like, advice. They were like, if I were you guys, I would hold off on that because like he just said, you want to make sure that you guys are even gonna be there kind of thing, because you can have an idea that it's going one way and then everyone's all buddy buddy. Next day they're like JK bye.
Yeah.
Like
Out of nowhere, hey,
Yeah.
you know, you just didn't make the team. Sorry. Bye.
So-
Hope you do well.
yeah, a little bit of my heart broke, so now we're just gonna try and hold off on that and see if it's even still gonna be available if we're going to be in Detroit. So that's another real part of it. Like,
I mean, I'm still confident. Like, I'm confident that this is the way that's going to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be on Detroit. I'm going to be playing. Should be starting and really ball out this year. So that is the priority. That's plan A. But we're just trying to be smart and be wise and be like, all right, let's just not be young and dumb and just go
'Cause
purchase
then
this
you
house
waste a
and
bunch
then we're
of
not
money.
there, and it's just kind of, that's just not smart. That's a waste of money and time. So
yeah.
we'll be smart about it this time around. Still confident, still have a lot of faith in what's about to happen this year. Excited for it. This is season 3.
Season 3. That's
The
so
Carters.
exciting.
Season 3 with the Carters.
You said that twice. You like the sound of that?
I like the sound of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like all right, cool. It kind of rings.
All right. So blah, blah, blah. That's it.
All right, you guys, that's it. We're done with this video right now. Thank you guys for being tuned in, and thank you for your support. Even though we don't always post, but like I said,
the worst.
we are getting better.
We're gonna be the best.
All right, holla at you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Deuces.